Life today, sometimes it looks a little fuzzy. Sometimes you don't know where to go. Sometimes you just don't know what to do. Well, let's start young. Let's say 10 years old. Yeah, we play, we have fun, we learn, we go to school, we listen. Most of the time it's, don't do this, no, don't do that, no, don't do this, do that, do that. Well, sometimes you just need to make some challenges for yourself. Like, can I do something to make my parents proud? Can I do something to please my teacher? You don't have to do it with words. You don't have to do it by being good. You make for yourself a plan of action, such as, let's say, you've got a big project coming up. You challenge yourself. You tell yourself, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it good. Not only do you please your teachers, your parents, your loved ones, you please yourself. It's not going to kill you. You're not going to receive pain. You're not going to have to do without something in order to succeed. To succeed is not to have money and power and houses and income and cars and boats. To succeed is to be happy with yourself. And to be happy with yourself, you've got to train yourself. You've got to work on yourself. It's not something that just comes natural. You think, well, I'm only 10, or I'm only 20. So, unfortunately, we have to work on ourselves our whole lives. It's not something that just comes natural. You look in the mirror and you look hard. You try to see through the fog and the haze. You try to see who you really are. What you really believe. What you want to believe. Now, you think, what? This don't make sense. Yes, it does. Take, for instance, you've done something you know is not right. You can't hide. You can't go away, because every time you think about it, you know you've done wrong. So, why try to hide? Why try to lie your way out of it? Just fess up. Say, look, I did it. I'm not perfect. I'm sorry. I will do better. You drew no blood. You don't have to cry. You don't have to plead. You just fess up, and it will not hurt you. Yeah, you may have to stand in the corner, or you may get a spanking, or you may have to pay a fine. But it won't hurt you. What it will do is, when you lay down at night and you think of the things through the day, you will not be haunted by something that you've done. Now, you think, well, it's just this one time. Well, the next day comes. Oh, it's just this one time. Well, before you know it, all them one times is added up, and you're laying there, and you don't know who you are. You don't know why you done such things. It's still not too late. It's still not too late. Go to a stranger, go to the mirror, and look at yourself and say, you've done wrong. You're going to do better. You're going to treat people better. You're going to do better for yourself. Not for someone else, but for yourself. When you say, well, I can't. What is that word? That word is nothing. I can't. That is a negative. There's no such thing as negatives. There's only positives. So if you want to see through the haze, you've got to separate yourself from the darkness and step into the light. And there's only one way to do that, is to take the negatives and push them down. You are your worst enemy. You can do the right thing. You can be something. You can be somebody. You say, you make it sound so easy. No, it's not easy. It's something you start young, and it's something you always continue. You think, well, that sounds too hard. No, it's not hard, and it won't kill you. It won't draw blood. Yeah, the truth will set you free. I mean, look at yourself. Let's say you're 11 years old, and you're overweight, and the kids at school are picking on you, bullying you, calling you fatso. Well, you don't like who you are, do something about it. Say, hey, Mom, Dad, how did I lose this weight? You see something you like candy. Think to yourself, I'm tired of being bullied. I don't want to be the fat kid. Leave it be. Don't do it. It's the negative. It's the darkness. It's the I can do it and get away with it sensation. It all comes back in the end. You will be a better person if you can force yourself to do the things that you know is right, but you don't want to do. Trust me, you will not draw blood. You will not break a leg. You'll not have a headache. You might have to grit your teeth sometimes and say, dadgummit, I want to do that. But just talk to yourself. Talk to yourself in your mind. Say, no, that's, if I want to see my goal, if I want to do what I need to do, I've got to not do this. I've got to stay clear. And soon the fog and the mist will start to clear. Soon, before you know it, you'll be able to see more clearly. You'll be able to feel better. You'll be able to live better. You'll be able to lay down at night and think, today was a good day. I didn't eat that chocolate bar, or I didn't get that little girl's pencil, or I didn't run this fella off the road. I stopped and helped somebody. I did good today. Soon the darkness and the fog will go away. That, my friend, is the first steps to being in the light. That is your first steps for the fog and the mist to start to clear. You can only do this yourself. Your parents can't do it. Your best friend can't do it. Your teacher can't do it. This is something you have to do. Look in the mirror. Are you happy with what you see? If you're not, change it. You are your worst enemy. You say, but I can't. You can. You can do anything. Look, the fog is clearing. We're starting to get there. It takes time. You have to be patient. You have to be strong. And yes, you may have to ask the light to guide you, to help you. You say, what is the light? The light is the power of the universe, the strength of the tree, the beauty of the flower, and the softness of the fur on a puppy's skin. The light is the beauty of the world. Well, what is this beauty? Just keep doing what you're doing and you'll feel the beauty. Look, the fog is clearing. The fog is clearing already. You can do it.